Liberty Suppressor's Cosmic. What we're going to do is we're going to clean this up sufficiently for suppressor use. You're going to see that it's not imperative to get this thing, what's the word, surgically clean. It just needs to be cleaned up. Alright, we're going to use some of this carbon cutter. I'm just going to scrub down the baffle assembly with it generously. Yep. The suppressor module proper has been basically scrubbed clean. Cerakote's solvent safe, so it doesn't hurt to get solvent on it. There's still a little bit of baked on carbon, but it's not really going to hurt anything. You'll see that there'll be carbon staining. That's not a real problem. What you're wanting to make sure of is there's not large deposits. What's down in here, just wipe off with a rag best you can. It's not the end of the world if there's some trapped in there in the corners. Alright, I'm going to lubricate the rails with a little bit of Rance CLP. The only reason I put it on the rails is so it'll go in the tube easier. It doesn't really do anything for the suppressor other than just make it easier to get it put together. When you put this lock ring on, it doesn't have to be torqued very tight. Alright, now we've lubricated the suppressor and put it back together. Just going to wipe off the outside of it. The suppressor module's finished. Now what we're going to do is clean up this booster a little bit. It's not too awful dirty, but we're going to try to clean up a little better. The booster piston here will carbon score on you, so we're just going to scrub it down a little bit. Clean off the end of it here where it reaches in the bottom of the suppressor. There's a little bit of carbon burning, but the bulk of the buildup has actually came off now. So now we don't have that issue with the piston spring binding on the piston itself. There we go. We'll just wipe these parts off. Alright, all we're really going to do with the booster housing is we're going to clean the outside of the ports here a little bit with some of this Handy Fire Clean. And we're going to rub the inside of the housing where the booster tines sit a little bit, kind of get rid of some of that excess buildup between the tines. We're just going to wipe it off. A little CLP on the booster piston. Make sure it seats down in the bottom of the booster housing because it'll fit between them, but then it'll drop down in the location. That way your piston's all the way in the bottom of the housing. We're going to put a little bit of lube in here. We're going to lube this O-ring inside this cap so it'll go down over the booster piston easier. It seats on a small taper in the edge of the booster housing. There you go. Now the booster's completed.